Greetings and salutations, I am, as always, Dellog of Blastspark. It has been a bit since the last stream. We were having technology issues. I get them sort of figured out. Let's put it at mostly figured out, but figured out enough. And we're getting back to some Honkai Star Rail today. If you were unaware, a few days ago we got a new update with it, new banners for Denhan Imbibitor Lunae. I don't, well, no. It's probably the name Lunae. I keep thinking Illuminator instead of Imbibitor. Yeah. I think we will get Lunae today, momentarily. We'll do the rollers. I have only 13 tickets. But plenty of stellar jades. So we'll get Lunae today. Hopefully, in the last tickets than more tickets, you know. I hope. We also have after that. I know how to find it over here. Here it is. We have a new main quest. We'll probably work on that after we roll and get Lunae. I have some stuff to equip Lunae with, but I'm not sure I have enough. I was working on that the past couple days. Past like 2 days, really not long enough to get enough stuff. Another thing. What else? Oh yes. The big thing is, I think, so most of the time we stream playing the main quest on Honkai Star Rail, but in a couple of weeks, I think, permanently available after 2023-9/6. Oh wait, no, that's sooner than I was thinking. Right, this is pretty soon. I was thinking we may do a stream simulated universe, checking out the swarm disaster there. I think we might do that. Just keep an eye out for that if you're interested. And I'll tell you really quick before we spend our tickets on Lunae. I'm having a difficult time because I also want 2 characters on the next banner, and I kinda want Topaz and Numby, something like that. And the one after, the divine seat of divine foresight character, Fuzran, is that her name? Kinda want her because I'd like that utility of another character to keep my team alive, because no one stands up to how well Luocha keeps my team alive, and I'd like someone else who does. But there's also the... Anyways, let's start roping here. See if maybe 10 wishes, ropes. I don't think so. But I done some, like, a bit of a couple Astas would be nice. She's on this banner. I like Asta a lot. Mouch is good too. Mouch is good. I'm specifically hoping for some Astas. I like Asta. Oh, you can and Mouch? Okay. Fantastic set of 10. Fantastic set of 10. There we go. 20. This time. Oh! Is this a 5-star this early? Oh! Okay. Himiko, I already have Himiko. What's her E1? Oh, I've got to check that. Oh, wow. Also, this means I'm going to have plenty of tickets to spare, because that's losing the 50-50 this early for me. So, we're back to 0 pity. Okay, I'll have tickets to spare. Wow, I've got to check out here, Ivan. And you can, wow, just and a post. Oh, that's really something. This is the light cone I use on Himiko. I feel like I have to enhance her light cone now. Okay, that's actually really quick. Himiko, what's your after victory? I mean that's good. That is good. But after victory rush is triggered, Himiko speed increases by 20% for 2 turns. Sure. I have other characters with Eidolons, but I'll get more. I just really wanted to see what yours was. Okay, we're on 10 here. I will say I don't know how it counts. I'm sure other people could tell me, but I'm not sure how it counts if this started at 9 because I got Himiko at the start of that set of 10, or if it resets at the end. I don't know. So I'm just saying this is our set of 10. We've gotten 3 Yukons already, and I already had a Yukon. And I think the Yukon I had was... maybe? Was she already? I don't remember actually if I had some of her Eidolons or not. But she's going to have quite a few Eidolons by the end of this, I think. I say that now, but watch me not get any more of her since I said it. Yes, okay, there's Asta. She's the post I most want out of this. One of my favorite 4-stars. Though not my favorite. One of. I think my favorite 4-star has to be Chincha. So I won't say no to rolling any of her on this, but she's not on the banner, so it's not exactly likely. Day 1 of my new life, that's a new preservation icon for me. I don't know if I really need that one though, but it is a new one nonetheless. Oh, what are we at? I lost track again. Was that 20 or 30? I think this is 30 now. Wow, all of the Yukons today. We'll have to check out what her Eidolons are. I've heard at a certain point her Eidolons get pretty nice for her. I think this is 40. Oh, maybe? Under the blue sky. I think that's a good one. I do need a distraction, a light cone for Lunae. Let's see. Okay. There we go. Then this is either like 50 or 60 or something. Tickets, come on. Mouch. I mean, I've been using Mouch plenty, so I won't. Oh, yes! I interrupted myself there, but Sampo, I need Sampo. I want to get all of the foe stars eventually, and Sampo's one of the few foe stars I'm missing. I might just be missing Hook now. I have Owlan. I needed some. I think I'm just missing a Hook now. I've got to check. Though the next foe star coming out, Lynx, is on the next banner, and I would like Lynx. Lynx looks pretty good for supporting certain distraction characters. Yeah, actually, let me see. Databank characters. Oh, right, completely forgot about Luca there. Behind me. I do not have Luca or Hook. Got my hopes up that I was down to only one left. Here we go. Okay. Another Asta, please. If we're going with foe stars, an Asta. Please? Game? Or a Hook. Okay, just... I think there's no way I haven't completed her Eidolons by now. So, no more Yukons. I have enough, game. You can stop with the Yukons. Oh, I just realized we're in a new month, so I need to get these, don't I? New refresh on whatever shop this is. It's the Embers Exchange. Don't want to forget about that. And I did forget about it. 5-star, I'm guessing that achievement was for the 5-star I'm getting here, which is Lunae, right? Here we go, Danhan Imbibitor Lunae. And Asta, oh, fantastic. Fantastic. Another Asta. Can we go for it? Okay. And 4-star light cone. Okay, that was quite the set right there. Can I get a screenshot of that? Yeah, I just had to take a screenshot of that. No, actually, before we fill in the Eidolons, we also have... No, wait. So what I was going to say. We have 24 tickets here. We're going to spend 20 of them today, but maybe we save those for later in the stream. We don't need to spend them now. Yeah, was this for a certain number of 5 stars? No, just 20 characters in general. Okay, let's check some of the stuff out really quick. Then we'll get to the main quest, probably. How many Eidolons was that? I had one. And we're getting upon granting a shield to March 7. No, to the lowest HP. Okay, that's good. And ultimate and basic attack boost. Okay, nice, nice. Yukon. Okay, exactly enough to fill up your Eidolons. What are these? When an ally's current energy is equal to its energy limit, you can regenerate an additional 5 energy. This effect can only be triggered once for each ally. Reset on ultimate use. Skill and basic attack up. And when a roaring bowstring is active, you can deal 30% more damage to enemies. Okay. And ultimate and talent up. Nice, nice, nice. And when you can use his ultimate, she immediately gains 1 stack of roaring bowstring. Fantastic stuff, I would say. Asta. 3, okay, okay. When using skill, it deals damage 1 extra time to a random enemy. I love it. That should help with keeping her talent stacks up. After using her ultimate, Asta's charging stacks will not be reduced in the next turn. That's the one I remember. That this one just is a game changer for her, isn't it? It can keep her buff up way easier now. And what's this last one? Skill and talent up. Very nice. And then we have a Sampo and Lunae, right? Yeah, that's all. Well, that's all. What do I equip on a Lunae? Ooh, I'll get to the light cone momentarily. Let's really quick level him up. I don't know how far I can go. Let's see. Here we go. 40. Alright. And 50. I'd like to get him to 70 if I can. Yeah, I got Sampo. So I'm only missing 2 foe stars, Hook and the new guy. The new physical dot guy. Luca. Well, newish. There we go, and... Oh. Oh, wait. What is this? Oh,
Old friends, meet yet again.
Isn't... What's the deal here? I thought I could craft this from a lower... What's going on here? I actually played a bit of Luca in one of those events, and he was fun when I played him. Shouldn't I be able to... What's going on? I'm a little confused.
Old friends, meet yet again.
Oh, it's this one I want. I don't know why it put me on that one instead. Yeah, this is the same thing. I found a lot of the things I needed for him already. So, okay, what was the relics? Wastelander, right? I don't have the best stuff for him, but I have decent enough stuff. So I will go... I want... Oh wait, let's look at these. Gloves real quick, just pick... I'll pick this for now. I don't know, it has attack percent, so... What was it? I think I just have... Wastelander is... Oh, what is his best set? That's what I found for him. Should I be doing like 2 of it and 2 of the cowboy looking set? I looked on one site and one site said, hey, use a Wastelander. So maybe 2 Wastelander, 2 Musketeer. I have Wildweed. I can just equip it and go with 2 and 2 for now and change it later if necessary. Let's see. I have some attack percent Wastelander shoes. I don't have anything other than attack percent. I think that should be good on him for shoes. So we're going with that. And this is actually kind of nice because I didn't have a good Wasteland, a 5-star Wastelander body. So I'll go with Musketeer crit damage then, I guess. And switch one of these, I guess. And we'll just enhance these a little. We're not going to spend too long. We're not going to spend too long getting Lunae ready. I can spend most of the time upgrading my Lunae and stuff off stream. I don't even have many materials found for upgrading these artifacts, so I'm not... Oh wait, did I do the right thing? Yeah, I have Musketeer and Wastelander. For a moment I thought I had 3 of one. Going to just go for 8, get it further later. As long as it's a bit upgraded. Especially since I'm not certain I'm sticking with these artifacts. Oh wow, I think that's all of my 3-star artifacts. Just like 2 days ago, 2 or 3 days ago, I spent a while upgrading a bunch of my different characters' artifacts, so I wouldn't be surprised if... I'm going to... I don't like doing this. I don't like using my 4-stars to... I'll use these. I have a bunch of these. I really should look at them in more detail. I usually spend some time checking what I'm using, but there I just used a bunch of 4-stars without even checking. I like to save my 4-stars usually. What else do I have an excess of these. There. Then we're at 6887 and it's alright. What was it? I remember... I mean, this could be wrong, but I remember something said like Rutilant Arena. What's Rutilant Arena? Crit rate by 8% when crit rate reaches 70% or higher. I saw something said this. I'm not certain though. I need to upgrade traces anyways, so I will upgrade some traces really quick. I have plenty of the boss drop for him. And then I'll figure out the sphere and stuff. Then we will use him in whatever fights come our way in this new main quest. Yeah. That's why I'm doing traces first. I was going to check. This is getting him some crit rate. This is 2. So we have some crit rate from his traces. So I was going to see how high this gets his crit rate before I see. If his crit rate isn't that high, I might put some other sphere and link rope on him temporarily and switch to Rutilant Arena later. I do not have enough of the blue swords here to get him as far as I'd like. Last thing I found was some more of those, in fact. We need to get his basic attack up. And oh wait, I should have some green ones to upgrade. Okay, I can do a little bit more on the traces before. Let's see, just 2 of these perhaps. Let's see numbers. I'm going to upgrade that, and one of these I'll get more later and up those. Oh, also, nearly forgot 3 tickets from upgrading him. I'll get 3 more from Sampo later when I upgrade Sampo, but I am very low on upgrade materials. Leveling materials, that is. Okay, so, here's the thing. I was thinking about what light cone to use on him before the stream. Yeah? And if you notice where I am, I'm at Hirta.
Feeling lucky.
You can get me an achievement. So there's actually a 5-star distraction light cone in Hirta's shop, of course. And if you haven't noticed, I haven't actually spent any of my Hirta bonds. So I was thinking, you get one for receiving a sticker of the opposite gender trailblazer. Oh, that's cool. I haven't used the stickers yet. So I was thinking of buying On the Fall of an Eon and using it on him. It's whenever the warrior attacks, the attack is increased by 8% in this battle, can stack up to 4 times. When the warrior inflicts weakness break on enemies, the warrior's damage increases by 12%. It's not as good as if I went and got it's a signature light gun. But I don't feel like spending tickets on his signature light cone. You're using that light cone on his on Clara? Oh, I'm still planning on getting a Clara eventually. I'm currently saving up these. Oh, it's a little hard to tell with the chat. I'm going to hide chat on the stream for a moment. You see that I'm at 444 there. I'm planning on buying something irreplaceable to use on Clara. Messages. Where's messages in this game? There. Though that's sad. To clarify really quick, I don't actually have Clara. I don't want to give any incorrect assumptions. I don't have Clara yet. I want Clara, and I'm planning to get here with this if I don't get here by the end of that 300. She looks like a lot of fun to me, the whole counter-attack strategy. So, if I get to the 300 there. No, exit out of the menu. Okay, Oh, there. There we go. And achievement. Boom. Thanks. Yeah, so I'm planning to use a light cone that I don't have on a character that I don't have. I'm a little weird like that. I'm going to get it on the fall of an Ian. I'm not upgrading it with the superimposers yet. I'm not going to spend upgrades on it until I've actually tried him without any upgrades. And I need to upgrade this. I have no idea if I have... Oh, I do not have Ascension materials to get this verified right. There's an issue. Hey, maybe if I just get a few of these from the Amber Exchange. I want to upgrade. Actually, what I think this is my first 5-star. I prefer to spend all of these before I spend any light cones. I'll just Amber's Exchange get some blue swords now, even though yeah, blue swords. I'll have to finish upgrading this later. No, I want to use these. Come on, game. Oh yes, I've been appreciating the new fuel system. It's wonderful. I love it. I don't know if you saw it, you tuned in soon enough, but I got to Iwan Himiko at the start. In like my first 20 ropes under the banner, I got my second Himiko. Which I'm excited about because I like my fire team that I use on occasion, but at the same time, honestly, Himiko oftentimes doesn't feel powerful enough to me. Sadly. Oh! Wow, not enough credits. Not enough credits. That's not something I often run into. So can I get some credits from this? If I claim 1 or 2 things here. Oh, that's barely any credits. Even if I unlock this. I'll probably unlock this later, but just in the first few levels doesn't make that much of a difference. I'll get a Japbeard. I really need another sort of sustain character. All I have is Luocha. Getting Japbeard or Fuzran, who's coming out next. I kind of need one of them for my second team. Okay, if I go to here, one of these slots. What slot am I using the least? We'll switch this out. Let's put in... Yeah, I want Fuzran and Lynx, not for a Mano Quantum team, but this is another silly thing. I want Lynx. I want Lynx and I want what is it? There's the fire character that's in one of the next patches. Topaz and Nambi. I heard that Topaz and Nambi helps with what is it? follow-up attacks. And Lynx helps with distraction of characters that want to get hit. So I want both of those two, Lynx and Topaz, because I want to build a Clara team once I get Clara. So that... Oh,
Friends, meet yet again.
Luna is making it rain. But if I get both of those for a Clara team, they sound useful, honestly. So that's more of me planning for a team that I do not yet have the main character from. But because of that, I want to do some ropes on 2 different banners. Lynx, Topaz, Mouch, and Clara. Something like that. But I saw someone point out that Mouch might be preferred to not be on the team if you can have her, since default she's got a higher taunt value than Clara. So maybe Topaz would buff Clara's taunt value. Topaz, no, not Topaz, Lynx would. Did I say that right? So Lynx, Topaz, Clara, then maybe in like a how many character? Your current roster is Clara, Luocha, Mouch 7th, Branya. I do not have Branya, but I do have... I was also thinking maybe Luocha in the last slot because of how good he is. Oh wait, let's not give ourselves away and make sure we... Oh yeah, I don't remember. So this is the main cast. Yeah, Mouch's shield makes...
What is your purpose for entering
them
the sea of divine
targeted.
foresight?
I ran into the... Okay. Yeah, Mouch's shield is useful, but I'll probably... My plan is to try multiple Athenas with it, but I want to try... Honestly, probably the first team I would try is Luocha and Topaz and Lynx and Clara. That's the first one, but it's probably also a team that's playing it much safer than I need to be playing it.
Can you wait a little moment?
But I'd probably
master
try
designer
it
will be here soon.
first and then decide what I need to switch out. Oh, and I think I forgot to mention, the reason to use Topaz is because I don't remember what it was. I remember something about like Topaz synergizing with follow-up attacks, which is Clara's thing, of course.
She's temporarily taken on the General's responsibilities. Before meeting you, she must make the current situation known and fortify public spirit. This is her first real test as a General. I hope she can get used to things quickly.
I don't think I can ever get used to this.
Oh, there's Fuzran. I was just talking about her a few minutes ago.
It's a pleasure to see you all here today. Collating casualties and losses. Dispatching forces to round up the remnants of the disciples. Submitting battle reports to the 6 charioteers. Now I know what Jing Yuan meant when he said, "The highest throne faces the strongest wins."
But you're enjoying yourself, right? Share your troubles with me. Oh, also...
Generalship is no trifling matter.
Oh, 1
It is
second.
a duty one
Actually,
must bear.
let me get through this dialogue before I...
I think she actually really enjoys it.
Master Diviner, have you summoned us here just to sigh and complain?
Of course not.
That's a good
On the
question.
contrary, I am eager to thank you all in my official capacity as acting general of the Luofu. Now that things have drawn to a conclusion, it is time to reward you.
Ooh, all those benefits that the General promised. They're finally here! Yippee!
What benefits are we getting?
Yes. The Astral Express has braved great evil for the Luofu.
Wait, are we actually
Your
getting
devotion is
rewarded?
evident. After discussions with the 6 charioteers, you are henceforth sworn allies of the Luofu.
Oh, that's
Within
good.
the
That's
Luofu's
actually...
jurisdiction, you are to be treated
So-
with the highest standard of diplomatic protocol.
The funny thing here is they're giving us what they're doing right there is exactly what the Stalaron hunters wanted. They wanted the Trailblazer to make allies, right? That's why they lured us here, because what's his name? Oh, whatever his... It has an E in it. The leader of the Stalaron hunters. What is his name? The guy who's like an oracle or something. He wanted us to make allies so that we can face the Alio. So we've gotten just what he
On behalf of
wanted.
the Astral Express, I would like to thank you, Master Diviner.
Oh yeah, you find it weird how Sela is the only limited Balabag 5-star. I agree. Like most of our
Wow,
non-limited
nothing
5 stars
tangible then?
are Balabags,
But at least
right?
it sounds pretty cool.
Now that things have been expressed, I still have something to discuss with you. Please.
Okay, really quick before I go into the next dialogue. The other reason I am interested in getting Topaz and Nambi is because they're a fire damage dealer, and I've got this a fire focused team here, and I like Himiko, but I feel like she never deals as much damage as I want. But maybe I just need to get her like a 5-star light cone or something. But oh yeah, that's also something that struck me as weird, honestly, that we don't have any permanent 5-star quantum character. When I first started the game, like first 2 days or something, I thought Sela was a permanent character because of the fact that I figured we must have a permanent quantum character, but that assumption was incorrect. I should read this since it's not reading it aloud. You reach out to the scroll, but your fingers are stopped by an invisible barrier. It seems like you need to get permission to touch. Wait, is that... I was supposed to talk to her, not investigate.
Seriously? Thanking us like that and then immediately sending us on another mission?
It's not a mission. The Stellaron Crisis, the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus Rebellion, the Arbor's Resurrection, not to mention the Antimatter Legion infiltrating the Luofu. All of these incidents need reporting at the highest level for investigation. It's just that, having been in the middle of everything, I'm struggling to keep an accurate perspective. I would appreciate if you could go through it all with me, so that I can reacquaint myself with a finer detail. So, where should we begin?
Okay, let's discuss Fantilia first. Let's discuss Disciples. This feels like it's going to be recap stuff here. If it's seeming like recap stuff, I might skip.
It appears that Fantilia was the mastermind behind it all.
Because I don't feel I need a recap.
And ever since we have kept a watchful eye on their movements. Few could have foreseen the insidious tactics employed in the execution of their assaults. The Lord Ravager slithered in unnoticed, clandestinely plotting and machinating, and surreptitiously bestowed a Stellaron upon the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. This heinous act instigated an uprising aimed at luring the Luofu into a perilous trap of self-destruction. The present danger posed by the Legion clearly demands a re-evaluation. We should proceed cautiously.
Yeah, it seems that stuff's going to be recap, so we're going to just continue here.
As logical as things might seem, there are still many details about which we're uncertain. For example, how was the Stellaron brought onto the CMG?
That's one of the biggest questions I've been wondering about.
How many disciples of Sanctus Medicus still remain at large? All of this is a mystery. I'm submitting my report to the Alliance, and I've already got a plan in mind. All of you will feature in the report. But for the sake of Jingyuan, anything related to Xianzhou internal affairs will have names redacted. I hope you can forgive me.
Yeah, we don't do it for...
Master Diviner. Since the Arbor's resurrection, I'm sure the Alliance will be poring over every detail of the report. I fear that if the Astral Express gets dragged into matters, leaving will not be an easy task.
No, we're free-spirited adventurers. That's what it is to be a trailblazer, so we don't need...
Jingyuan has committed quite a few violations this time around, and I'll have to deal with them one by one. Cloud Knight generals are all such a hassle. Before you leave, please make time to recuperate. If there's anywhere you'd like to visit, feel free to take a look. Oh, if you pass through Starskiff Haven, I have something that I hope you can give to Yukong.
Okay, so something Miss Tinian left behind.
It was all so chaotic. When Fantilia took form, it was as if Tingyun vanished into thin air.
I don't... My impression was that Tinian was never really here. My impression, honestly, was that we never met whoever Tinian was.
The Cloud Knights were only able to find her
That's
fan.
what
She took it with her everywhere. It's currently unclear if Tingyun was a puppet manipulated by Fantilia, or if some form of deception was used to cloud her vision. I'm already prepared for the worst. Considering how the Legion operates, I fear the fate of the Skyfaring Commission Ambassador may be a bleak one.
Maybe we'll find out
As
more
for how
about
matters are
Tinian's
handled with
fate up
regards to
here, so
Tingyun,
I'm not going to
I
speculate
believe
yet.
it's best left to her Foxian kin. I have informed the Skyfaring Commission of the events which took place. And I think it would be best if you were the one to deliver this item to Yukong.
I understand.
Okay.
Leave it with us.
Thank you, Mr. Yang. Now, let me take a look at my remaining duties for the day. It's quite the list. It's getting late.
There's something
If you
amusing
need
to me
I'll be in
about
the Divination Commission Conclave Hall.
a diviner taking a look at their list of duties for the day. Something about that makes me feel like they're looking at a list that wouldn't be the same as my sort of list of duties, like looking at a list of things that you know you're going to have to do, and this thing's going to come up later.
All remains as it did yesterday.
Wait. Oh, that's for a companion quest. Never mind.
This year they only exported 1.
Okay, here's Yukon. It's been ages since we last tacked to Yukon.
Please extend my regards to the 10 lords.
Wait, that tacking to Yukon, she was...
I will.
She's the one who
Master.
was with the other group than our group. Luocha and Sushane and Dan Han were with her, right?
You have guests. I shall take my leave.
On behalf of the Skyfaring Commission, I would like to thank the crew of the Express for saving the Law Fu from the Stellaron crisis.
Madame Yukong must have heard about Miss Tingyun.
Yes, I have heard. Seeing 4 leave, yet only 3 return, was enough for me to know that Fu Xuan's report was indeed correct.
Miss Tingyun left this behind. I still feel we never met her.
Tingyun.
Tingyun?
Still can't believe it. The whole report reads like a bad joke. Simply unimaginable. The Antimatter Legion on the Xianzhou, and Tingyun, a Lord Ravager? How could someone who spent over 30 years working alongside me at the Skyfaring Commission turn out to be nothing more than a monster in disguise? What happened to the real Tingyun?
That's a good question. I wonder if she was playing in the LAN game and was here for a significant period of time like that, or if she replaced her. I feel like she replaced her before we met her, but I don't know how long.
It's just hard for me to accept. Thank you for bringing Tingyun's belongings back to the Palace of Astrum. The Stellaron crisis has cost us too many comrades. Brothers, sisters, children. I'd like to invite all of you, as witnesses to this war, to a soul-soothing ceremony hosted by the Skyfaring Commission. Will you consider?
A soul-soothing ceremony?
To put it into short-life terms...
Oh, a funeral.
A funeral. You see, for long-life species of the Xianzhou, death has always been a distant, mystical concept. Ordinarily, the Ten Lords Commission guides people to the Hall of Karma before any symptoms of Mara are detected. There, they leave behind their lives and wait for their time to come.
Okay.
Given our limited lifespans, the only ones who place value on ceremony are us Foxians.
Yeah, the Foxians live longer than humans, right? But shorter than the land life species is of.
Countless Cloud Knights lost their lives
To Xianzhou?
struck during the crisis. The Hall of Karma couldn't take them all in, and so they passed away. All of these sudden deaths and unfulfilled wishes remind us that long-life species still live out insignificant and limited lives. By combining Skyfaring Commission technology with Foxian ceremony, we honor those who have passed on. We place items of the dead onto star skiffs and send them out to sail between the stars, to shine brightly among them. It's not just to comfort the dead, those souls who can never talk with us again, but also to comfort their surviving relatives, close friends, and indeed all residents of the Xianzhou. It's also my way of saying farewell to Tingyun. I know, I'm selfish. She may not have died a Cloud Knight, but
I'm not
she's
sure
still
we
one of
know
us here at the
how
Skyfaring
she died
Commission.
at all.
A victim caught up in a wider conflict. I'd like to hold this ceremony as a way of distancing the memory of Tingyun from the Lord Ravager who tarnished her identity.
Yeah.
I can still hardly believe it. I'll use my own methods to locate Ting Yun's whereabouts. But at present, This is the least I can do for her. I'd like to ask you all to witness this event with me.
Alright, how can we help? We'll be there at the ceremony.
Yan Ming to sort through Ting Yun's belongings. I hope you can pick some out to place around the star skiff.
Leave this to us. We'll take care of it as per your wishes.
Sure thing.
Once again, my thanks to all of you. I've asked the judges of the Ten Lords Commission to ratify this soul-soothing ceremony, and have commissioned a special skiff at Stargazer Navalia for the ceremony. If you need it.
Okay, after we might not get a chance to try Lunae in this. What tuber is this, by the way? What is it? Ane? I think it's Ane.
You always did say that I like to gossip. And here I am rambling on, proving you right again. If only you were here to cut me off.
If I'm getting servers in this game right, and they are like that, then I think it's Ane. Oh, you could have just cut yourself off, Mr. Yanmin.
Oh. It's you. For a moment, I thought she'd returned. Did the Helm Master send you over?
We're here to help sort out Miss Ting Yun's things. Madame Yukong wants to use some of them for her soul-soothing ceremony.
Well, I've managed to get through pretty much everything. It's all in this box. Please, take your time.
Okay, so what are they going to have us do
let's see what
here?
there is. An Ami seal, a small box, a knife, a bow, and something wrapped up tight. I wonder what this is. Looks like some kind of antique?
Huh.
But who'd want to hold on to something like this?
What is that?
Oh, Ting Yun explained that one to me. It's a folk statuette from Foxian antiquity. They say it can bring wealth if placed correctly.
I like it.
There's also a note in the package. This is for you, Mr. Yanming. Wishing you fortune and success in every endeavor. Yanming, it seems like this is a gift for you from Miss Ting Yun.
I remember asking her for one at the time. This is unexpected. I only mentioned it in passing, but she remembered. Ting Yun and I were from different guilds. We were competitors, but also colleagues.
Now I'm wondering when this was
in
that
other lands, we would bring back local specialties and distribute them among
it
friends
was
and
mentioned.
members. It became a custom. The rivalry between us and the Whistling Flames to be the Skyfaring Commission's top guild was always fierce. We would gift each other all kinds of bizarre oddities. Candy that made your leg hair grow. A violin that could shatter glass with its piercing shriek.
Wow, those are oddities. They sound interesting.
I was completely unprepared for this. I never thought Ting Yun would leave something behind for me that was
But
so
when did she leave it behind?
sincere
Recently,
and
or?
earnest.
Hey,
If I don't return a gift, I'll lose our little duel. But what could I possibly gift her back?
Huh. Besides the seal, the knife, and the bow, none of this seems like something Miss Ting Yun would have kept. I thought she was more about jewelry and beauty. Could there be other things similar to what Yan Ming got? We should take a look.
okay, let's look at that knife.
I cooked to save my life, but one thing I'm sure of is that's a kitchen knife. I've never seen Miss Ting-Yun use anything like that to defend herself. It must be another gift that she never had. There's an ad in the knife case. Spices Supreme.
I think they added something called Alley. I'm assuming it's a place they added. Let's look at the bow.
Bow. It's a good bow. It couldn't be meant for me, could it?
I'm sure you weren't the only archer she knew.
Alright, just kidding.
There's Yukon, right?
Up around here.
Yukon is an archer. The backs.
There's nothing else except a handful of seeds.
Seeds.
It looks like there's something printed on the bottom of the box. The Sleepless Earl. Let me think. Where have I seen that name before?
We should get going.
Do you know where we're supposed to take these things?
The skiff? The skiff, right? Seal, chest sent to the... Okay. Yeah. Right over there. That's where we're supposed to take them out. Follow the yellow mark. Yellow orange.
The Sleepless Earl. Was that the name of that tea house at the port when we first got into town?
Was it? I don't remember. Didn't mean to switch characters.
I'm the owner here. The name's Ming Ming. How many of you are there? Which tea would you like today?
We ran a gift-giving errand for Miss Ting-Yun.
This is the tea Miss Ting-Yun promised to get for me. She really went to another world for me. She's incredible.
Wow.
When I took over this tea house from my parents, I thought I'd shake things up by creating a new tea product. Famous brews like Whale Tide Spring or Vegetations in the Alchemy Cauldron have been around for millennia, and imported mixed teas have also found a niche. Introducing a new product into the industry is really hard.
Seems like things don't change very often on the Xianzhou. Having these teas that haven't changed for millennia, meanwhile people live for so long there. Seems like things just don't have a habit of changing very often.
Miss Ting came to the tea house one day and heard about my troubles. She said she could find me a brand new strain during her travels. One that nobody on the Xianzhou had ever tasted. I just thought she was trying to cheer me up. I never thought she'd actually do it. Where is Miss Ting-Yun today?
She had to embark on another land. I'm afraid Miss Ting-Yun is. Probably dead. I don't know though.
We found this box of seeds among her belongings. I'm sure Miss Ting-Yun would have liked for you to have it.
Thank you. All of you.
So
I think I should give something to Ting-Yun.
It doesn't feel certain that she's dead to me also.
Based on her suggestion, I improved the Whale Tide Spring, Emerald Hills, and Dawn Dew strains to make a new variety with a sweet, long-lasting taste. I called it Ting-Yun's Blend.
Oh, and by that I mean that, like, it could be that she's simply somewhere far off, and while she could have left the Xianzhou to go somewhere else, and while she was gone, the Ravager took her place. That's one of the ideas that occurred to me.
Seeing as Ting-Yun won't be able to try it.
Though, I also think it's equally possible that the Ravager killed her and took her place. So. Okay. There we go, a tea blend. To, where are we going? delivering another gift.
The next destination? Up to you.
Famous for its mung bean soda. You've got to give it a try.
What are we doing here? Oh wait, the quest objective, arrive at Oram Ali. Is this Oram Ali? Do I need to be up above me as the... No, I don't think so. What am I doing here? Listening? No. It's not this building. Is it this? No. Maybe upstairs. Except there's not an upstairs here. Is there? I was thinking there was an upstairs. Huh. Could it be that... What? I was thinking maybe I need to wait. Arrive at Oram Ali. Doesn't say a specific time or something. Oh wait, here's Chincha, maybe?
Oh, how's it going?
If we text her
Did you
here?
take some time off? See any more of the Ciencho?
Have you heard of Spices Supreme?
Isn't that the place on Aurum Alley over in Exalting Sanctum? All the foodies go there. What about it? Planning on treating me to a feast?
Aurum Alley?
It's the main commercial street in the Exalting Sanctum. Although it's a lot quieter since the whole Stellaron crisis thing. Tourists fresh off the Starskiff always head to Starwatcher Avenue in Starskiff Haven. It's one of those bustling tourist streets. But if you want the real deal on local snacks, you've gotta get to Aurum Alley. I've marked it out for you on
All right.
Whenever I'm tired
Perfect.
of Celestial Jade or slacking off.
Perfect.
I head over for a bowl of Granny Chen's tofu. Darn it, now that you've brought it up, I suddenly don't feel like clocking in for work anymore.
Not surprising, given it's Chincha. Oh, right over here. Here we go. Is she coming with us? I would not be surprised. This place feels deserted.
Spices Supreme. Check out that sign. Here it is.
Ah.
Honored guests, welcome to our humble eatery. What can we get for you today?
We're here on a gift-giving errand for Miss Tingyun.
For me?
Possibly.
What a precious person she is. A sweet thing like her, gifting me a kitchen knife. When she first ate here, I told her my motto: you can't better your own food unless you taste it. Then she got me to talk about my hunting and cooking experiences out on other worlds. She was captivated. She pestered me about dish after dish. At the end, she mentioned she wanted to get me a gift. A sword for a hero and a knife for a chef.
I like that. A
She
sword for a
probably came
hero
across
and
some
knife for
rare
a
mineral and forged it
chef.
by hand. Look how sharp it is. I bet it'd cut straight through a Thalassa titanium terrapin shell.
You'd know better than I.
Miss Tingyun is too kind. Who among the Aurum Alley vendors hasn't been spoiled by the generosity of Whistling Flames? Her grand fare puts small merchants like us in touch with big intergalactic vendors. If we're talking gifts, it's us who should be gifting her something.
Wow.
Oh, I heard the trade port is open again for business. Miss Tingyun must be real busy, right?
Oh, yes. very, very busy.
This is real, right?
I'm afraid we're going to end up telling everyone that she's dead, and then she's going to like get back from a vacation and be like, oh, why did you tell people I died?
The monster you mentioned, where did it come
I
from?
wasn't. I've been gone for years.
I wish I could take this knife and cut it to ribbons.
We cut it to ribbons. Sort of.
Forget it.
Not exactly.
Matters like these are beyond the control and understanding of a cook like me. Thank you, all of you. Let me prepare a dish for you as a gift for Miss Tengyun.
This almost feels more like a Tengyun companion quest than a main quest. To me, anyways.
It was our chili oil beef offal stew that first attracted Miss Tengyun to our restaurant. I can't believe that she'll never taste it again. Please, you'll have to eat her share too.
About that bow, I think I know who Miss Tingyun
I would guess you can.
Mr. Yanming said an ambassador will return with a gift for a trusted colleague. The person who Tingyun trusts the most is Madame Yukong, right?
That's what I was thinking. Before we do that, we're about an hour into the stream. Let's do at least 20. We have 27 tickets. Let's do at least 10 on this. It's the only place we have to spend the standard tickets after all. Okay. Okay, post out. Fair enough. Oh, fantastic. That's my now I've got E6 changer. I was wanting an E6 and recently regretting not spending more when she was on the banner to try to get E6. That's fantastic. Oh, perfect. Now I need to get a battery light cone for her sometime, but honestly, outside of 5 stars, she's my favorite damage dealer. Fantastic. Let me just put that in really quick. E6. Recovers 1 skill point after enhanced basic attack. Sweet. That's one of the best ones in here. Eidolons. Let's just do 10 more of the standard regular stellar rope. We could get clearer here. Game. You could. Oh, what is it? Oh, what are we getting here? 5 star, right? Yeah. Oh, come on, Clearer. Clearer's the one I want. Give it to me. Oh! Wow! 5-star erudition. That's going to be a tough decision on who I use that on. I could use it on Chincha or Himiko. I don't know which. Oh, that's going to be really tough to decide. Wow, I will decide later. I'm leaning towards trying it on Chincha later. I might do that. Chincha is just so fun, the flipping tiles. Wow. What? What does the light cone do anyways? I don't remember. Can I just see? There. For every enemy on the field, it increases the warrior's attack by 9% up to 5 stacks when an enemy is inflicted with weakness break. The damage dealt by the warrior increases by 30%. Okay. Yeah, I can switch it between them.
What brings you here?
A bow. And that's not to say we're attacking you with a bow. A bow.
Ting Yun pick it out for me. She understood my pain. It's a shame I can no longer do anything for her.
But I often also like to just switch between a team. Is pretty often just I feel like playing with my Sweet Fire team here and playing with this team there.
30 years ago, I fought in a terrible war. My comrade and I set sail together, but only I returned. The scars of that war never truly healed. Still, the Law Fu traced out its arc of recovery and continued to trade. I felt tired of voyaging, like I'd lost the courage to pull on a bowstring ever again. I hid away in the Skyfaring Commission and buried myself in work, never wanting to see the sky again. Despite rising to Helm Master, my military career hadn't prepared me for the type of meticulous planning work now confronting me. Ting Yun, on the other hand, was a born merchant, always discussing business matters with me and offering up advice, even if she was my subordinate. She never fought alongside me on the battlefield, but in her own way, she became a comrade in arms. Without the help of Ting Yun and the Guild, the Law Fu would not have been able to recover in the space of just 30 short years.
Wow. Wow.
I used to think that the
Seems she was really talented.
Geniuses like Ting Yun were the future for the Skyfaring Commission's next generation. They would bring prosperity to the Law Fu. I was only ever suited to the flames of war. I was wrong. Only when the last minions of the Antimatter Legion are wiped out will I become useless to the Xianzhou.
Oh yeah, I mean,
needs people like
it's what the Xianzhou does, is hunt things down like the Antimatter Legion now.
The Star Skiff is ready for the ceremony now.
Ooh, are we going to have that now?
Please place your objects aboard the Star Skiff.
Wait! Wait for me!
Who? Question marks.
Miss Ting Yun
Yeah, I mean, that's
a
the
gift
name.
for me. As a fellow ambassador, I cannot fail to honor our custom.
Yanming, what is it that you've prepared?
I've brought a paper kite. I know it may seem simple compared to the precious items that Ting Yun gifted others in the past, but it has a deeper meaning. I heard that Foxians have a tradition where paper kites are used to comfort the souls of pilots who can no longer take to the skies. Ting Yun and I were never pilots in the strictest sense of the word, but we spent much of our lives out among the stars. For her to be able to take wing once again would make
I like
her
it.
very
I like it. It seems like a nice tradition there. Soul-soothing paper kite.
Out of all this stuff we've got, what do you think we should place on the Star Skiff?
Do we get an option here? Oh, okay. The seal, the tea named after her favorite dish, the solar soothing and paper kite. I wonder if this actually makes a difference. Like, the funny thing is, if I was playing the most similar game I know to this game, Genshin Impact, and I mean, of the games I've played anyway, I wouldn't think it would make a difference, but certain things in this game seem to make a difference. Like in some side quests, there are actually alternate endings for some side quests. But anyways, I have to do all of them. I'll start with your favorite dish
This is a
then.
gift from Miss Yensui on behalf of all the restaurants on Arum Alley. You're going to love this.
Oh, and there was actually an alternate, 2 different endings we could have to how we dealt with the leader of the... to how we dealt with the leader of the Sanctus Medicus. Yeah. We could let you go or not let you go, and that was different. So is the seal.
Thank you for everything you've done for the Skyfaring Commission and the Law Fu. This small seal is the foundation of the Xianzhou's prosperity.
Paper kite?
This time, we needn't compete. Go. Fly on to other distant worlds.
Tea.
This is the tea that Meng Ming has made, especially named after you.
The Skyfaring Commission shall never
Yep,
forget.
they're Alpha.
I will seek out the truth. And if it is discovered that you were taken from us, I swear to avenge your unjust end. It is time for the soul-soothing ceremony. Please make your way to Earthrise Agora in Starskiff Haven.
So one thing that almost does make me doubt whether she is dead is the fact that we have her as a character. In our characters we can bring into battle and that. Like, those characters don't actually mean anything story-wise. Right, the fact that we can bring them into battle. But it still does feel slightly weird if she is dead. And the fact that we can bring her into battle. That's the only thing that honestly... Though I don't think it's necessarily that they need her to be alive and us being able to bring her into battle. I'd be fine with them adding dead characters like Sinara into the mix of characters we can get and play. I don't care if they're alive. Like Cocolia. Like what if we get Cocolia? She's gone, but I think it would be cool if we get Cocolia as a playable character sometime.
General, the ceremony is finished. You should take a rest.
Not yet. I have things I wish to convey to my astral friends. My apologies I couldn't get to you any sooner. Yan Qing made sure that I was fully recuperated. Before you leave the Luofu, there are 2 things I wish to gift the Express.
Two gifts? Has his conscience finally gotten the better of him? Is he going to make up for all our hard work along the way?
We did a lot of work for him. I'd like some free real estate, please. Let's not push it. Let's not push it.
Let us reconvene at the seat of divine foresight.
We still haven't gotten into a single battle to test Lunae. Here we go.
Would you like me to relay your message?
Why do I have to talk to you every time?
Present company is gathered
and
to
Dan
reiterate
Hans
the
with us.
Cienjo Lafu's esteemed gratitude for the magnanimous actions of the Nameless. I am sure Lady Fu
He
has
wasn't
given
with
voice
us
to
in
this
the
already,
previous scenes
but
for
the
the
Lafu
funeral
is
and
greatly
stuff.
indebted to you. Therefore, on behalf of the Lafu Cloud Knights, I hereby present you with a jade abacus, a symbol of our allied friendship.
A jade abacus? I mean, it's...
Back when the Alliance was first
we
established,
saw stuff with
all those thousands of
jade abacuses
the
in
Cienjo
the
ships swore an oath, etching the record into
Divination
a jade
Commission
abacus.
too.
The world may crumble, and the heavens may fall, but this oath shall never be broken.
Yeah, I did notice Dan Hans back to normal. I was going to point it out. I'm wondering if if he can go back and forth between the two forms, or maybe this is just like an illusion.
The same is true of this jade abacus. It is a record of the Lafu Cloud Knight's promise to the crew of the Astral Express. It is also a beacon. Grip it tightly, and it will send a message to the jade abacus here in my hand.
Nice.
No matter how astronomically distant you are, the Lafu Cloud Knights will always come to the aid of the crew, whatever your need may be.
Wow, now that's what I call a payoff.
Of course, I trust that such an important article will not be used for trivial or inappropriate circumstances.
We're going to use it when we've run out of maple syrup for our breakfast. We'll call up, use our jade abacus. Hey, the Astral Express is out of maple syrup. Do you have some General Genuine?
Yep, got it. Say no more. Sure
No,
thing.
I was thinking the moment he started talking about it, that's a tool for the final fight of the Alios mentioned.
Thank you for your generosity, General.
Don Hong.
General.
In accordance with the edict of the Ten Lords Commission, I am hereby authorized to release your banishment decree. From this day henceforth,
I don't think Dan Han wants to stay on the Luafu.
Nice.
Not a complete surprise. Honestly, it doesn't seem like Dan Han would anyways.
but I must remind you that the crimes of Don Feng have had far-reaching implications. And some people, such as those in Scale Gorge Waterscape, will not be much moved by the issuance of a paper edict.
Yeah,
While I
exactly why he might not want to stay.
Please, I cannot guarantee your safety. Again, I hope you can understand.
I understand.
This issuing of gifts brings with it a sense of relief. Even my wound is feeling much improved. The occasion calls for a line or two of poetry. Though I feel my efforts would be overshadowed by the erudition of Lady Fu. The Express and its passengers have a long voyage ahead of them. May that voyage be smooth and untrammeled. I bid you farewell.
There we go. Jade Abacus, Abacus of Align Oath. Oh, plan for the future after discussions with your companion. Optional before you return to the Express. A bid for a farewell to the people you got to know. I want to return to the Express.
Himiko messaged me. The Express detected the Jade Gates reopening. She asked whether we'd be heading back anytime soon. She was also asking after you, Danheng. I think it'd be best if you update her in person, don't you think?
She must have been worried. I'll return to the train and put her mind at rest.
Himiko must be eager to hear about what we've been up to on this mission too, right?
Do I have the neutron bomb?
Hang on. Oh, how could I forget? We should bring
Not
something
the
back for the
time.
conductor. Have
No?
you got any unfinished business on the Xianzhou?
Wait, Dellog, do you have it? I don't think so. I don't
Goldfish memory.
think I have a neutron bomb.
When we met so far on this trip.
Fine, fine. Danheng and I will go back to the Express. The two of you come back soon, okay?
Don't worry, Mr. Yang.
Because you'd continue to... I think we just go back to the Express. It's a interactable thing. Okay, yeah. See, I don't think we need to say goodbye to it. And we'll always be able to come back, I believe. It's a funny thing. Okay. I will see about it later then.
Like quality to watching these star skiffs depart through the Jade Gate. How long will these ships sail? And which stars are they traveling to?
Maybe next planet roll at some time we'll get to adventure directly with Himiko.
From a universal perspective, there is little difference between the lives of long and short-lived species. The transcendence that the Xianzhou pursues is nothing compared to the enduring majesty of the stars. And the grief felt here is no different from our own.
I didn't know you were a poet, Mr. Yang. Sorry to interrupt the poetry.
You're back! Welt was telling me about your experiences. I'm more than a little envious. The Ambrosial Arbor, the Ebon Deer, the Divination Commission Matrix, Scale Gorge Waterscape.
So
I
much.
pestered Danheng to tell me about his experiences, but alas, what could have been a magnificent saga was reduced to a few words and a grunt. Next time, I think I should be the one trailblazing with you guys. Welt can stay on the Express.
Oh, we could do a Welt and Himiko. That would be fun.
Since when did the work roster just change like that?
What's our next step?
Penacony. Do you remember?
Penacony?
Before Kafka's proposal, that was our original destination.
No, I don't remember that being mentioned at all. I think I need a reminder.
The Express's records show that Penacony was a prison planet used by the IPC to exile criminals. At least, it was at the time of recording.
That's funny because that name Penacony is very similar to like penal colony. Oh yeah, you're right. Mouch and Danheng alone on the Express.
However, Following a Stellaron burst, the planet fell into the arms of Shipe. They say it's been transformed into a prosperous and ethereal realm.
Ooh, I want to go to a Harmony place. That sounds fun.
The family is throwing a banquet there, and they sent invitations out to the Express.
But we're not going there
family,
yet,
so
right?
I accepted. When the conductor is ready, we can set off for the next stop.
Mino Island, the Shackling. Oh.
Who enter here are either jailers or prisoners.
Oh.
Which are you?
I want to know about him.
I'm merely a lost traveler.
A mysterious traveler.
The Stellaron, the Ambrosial Arbor, the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, the Lord Ravager. A series of threats that almost succeeded
See,
in diverting attention.
that's what I was thinking. We don't have Hunt yet.
They who brought the Stellaron onto the Cienjo.
It's him.
Was their motive? Will you surrender, or do you require encouragement? Abomination of Yaosher.
General, my power does indeed stem from the abundance.
It does. He's
But I'm the same as you.
by far the
We are
best
both
abundance
enemies of
so
Yaosher.
far.
That's right, Jingwen. Stay
Oh!
out of our way.
This
The
character who
revival
I
of the
haven't
Arbor
seen
is
in the
coming.
game.
It's time for the
Isn't
Cienjo
it?
to choose its next path.
Is it the character?
Rainbow Arbiter, the Plague's author, the Ruin author. This is a chess game between eons. If you don't stand with the winners, you stand to lose. And this time, we will put the abundance in their grave.
I think I've seen a picture of this character before. But, and I think she's in some companion quest or something, but I haven't done it yet. Interlude. We're back to an interlude. Whoa, lots of stuff there. Oh, also, Danhan. Dellog, are you busy these days? I would like to ask you to accompany me on a certain task. Something wrong? I want to meet the current High Alder of the Luo Fu Vidyardhara. I want to ask about some bygone matters so that I will better understand what I can still do to make amends for my past life. I'll see this through. Do I have to be there? I'll see this through. Thank you, and that's a companion quest, I assume. Which we won't do right now. Though I still think it would be cooler to get to these companion quests on streams instead of me doing them off stream. So we will, I think, do that later. Yeah, so I didn't want to derail the cinematic too much. But yeah, as you said, we do not have the Hunt main character. And that's what I was thinking about that while we were talking about Pinaconi, whatever the play was with them. I was thinking about, hey, we do not have any sort of a we just have that. And I think we might get another soon. But there's also, I want to, maybe I can, yeah. I think I've touched on this before, but like with Genshin Impact, it's like, we know there are seven gods and 7 elements and such, so it, and 7 countries, and so it seems like we're going one for one. But with this, they haven't said there are 7 planets or something, so there's a chance they may go a different route of not doing one for one. I don't know. I mean, they might go one for one. I feel like they would go one for one, but there's a chance they might not. like we'll say, yeah, 15. It's a 15% chance. I don't know that they don't. Not a high chance. Yeah. It didn't the Gene Liu cutscene with Luo Cha and I keep getting it mixed up in my head. Luo Cha, Luo Fu, Luo Cha and the general. All of that, it's like something's still happening there. We're not done, are we? Though really quick. Well, not necessarily quick, but what is a... We still haven't gotten to try out Imbibitor Lunae. We need to... I could use some calyx, so wait. I don't know, something... No. Do we have imaginary weakness here? I want to just fight some... Yeah, that's imaginary weakness. We'll see how Imbibitor Lunae does. Not even maxed out or anything, but we can still test this out.
Don't get complacent.
Also not even speed tuned, but it looks like I'm fine. It looks like I'm fine on the speed tuning.
Let's begin. Eternal sleep is not the end. The dead return.
Oh wait. Yeah, let's not see his staff spad up for the first time. Let's go normal speed for my first fight with him.
Heaven's Surge. Outbearing Dragon. Rise.
Fantastic. I still haven't really invested much in him, but very fun. This probably isn't what I'll do permanently for my team or anything, just something I wanted to do now that I could. I'm going to save for when I can do 3 at the moment. Yeah, he uses 3 skill points.
Allow me to see you off.
But I don't use any skill points on Luocha, so I definitely feel like I want them on a team.
Divinity.
Do not fret.
That which is seized must be repaid.
Stay the course.
Eternal sleep is not... The dead will return!
Yeah.
This is it.
I should have... Oh, also, look at this. I got the new Eidolon for...
The wind is right.
Here, so wait, she gains rowing a bowstring.
From the bow!
And use of her ultimate, right? So now... Yeah, rowing a bowstring for Imbibitor Lunae.
Heaven's Surge.
Oh wait, I should
shatter before you.
Give some vulnerability out.
There is no other choice.
Heaven's Surge.
And how much damage will this do? 13,000. Okay, not bad. Not actually as much as my change is currently dealing, but he's still level 67, and his items aren't upgraded. And actually, now that I'm saying this, I didn't even equip a link rope and sphere to him yet. Wow, yeah, he's going to be good.
To the clouds.
We're going to use his ultimate and his turn momentarily.
Stand down.
I wish not to use the strength.
Right now.
Weaken dormant scales. Delve hidden moon. World cleansing dragon.
Very cool. Doesn't deal too much damage yet, at least, but lets him deal plenty of damage with his attack. I do really like this. I do really like that you can just cancel and back out of using the charges on his basic attack.
Heaven Surge.
Very nice quality of life feature. Now that we've seen his abilities, we'll speed it up actually, but
leave it to me. You chose the wrong
whoops.
enemy.
Did not mean to. I spammed Q1 too many times there. And missed out on using the charges on Denhan.
I'll see you off. Let's begin.
Eternal Slip.
The dead return!
So, I'm going to tune the sound down for a minute. So, yeah, I think... Yeah, I think we might not be actually even going to that place they mentioned yet. If I had to guess, well, and actually would feel awfully weird for us to... I'm not sure. It's tough to say whether we're going to be leaving and coming back, or we're... I really wonder. Doesn't feel like we would leave yet, as far as the way I would expect the patch cycle to go. We do not have... yeah.
Spirit never dies.
What's changing here? I've noticed someone's speed has changed, you know, someone's too fast or something. Wait. 102, 101, 26. The point is the order of the characters is changing.
The wind is from the boat.
So, we will we'll wrap the stream up shortly, but I think we will be streaming more of this when the event, not the event, the simulated universe. I think we'll do a stream of the new simulated universe, the simulated universe update. I think that would be a lot of fun, and that's pretty soon. So I will schedule that, and now that my stream technology is working again, I will get schedules up on the weekly again. It was tough to schedule them when I was having wacky stuff going on with my equipment. We'll get to that, and I have one or two other ideas of things we may do coming up. It has new graphics right now. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. It also looks like... It looks like, actually... We're about to finish this fight. I'll go to the simulated universe before we end the game. Before we end the stream, that is. I need to farm more of that right there for Sampo, given that I've just gotten a Sampo. Star Rail map, here to space station. Over here. I noticed something over here. In the index. Would you look at that? Right there. Oh yeah, I actually did just a little of the simulated universe earlier this week and saw the picture frames, and it was really throwing me off. It was weird. I kept going into one of the occurrences, and for whatever reason, the picture frames were not registering as interactable, even after I'd seen the first one. I interacted with them, but then whenever I'd enter a new one with one of the picture frame, I'd be like, where's the current? Just something in my mind was going, I can't interact with that. I don't know why. It was weird. But yeah, there looks to be a new Eon, and I'm guessing that's when the event happens, we'll meet the new Eon. And wait a second. If we go to the databank, go to Eons here real quick. Distraction, hunt, erudition, harmony, nihility, preservation, abundance, voracity, propagation. Wait. Shadows appear to Hungarian swarm. I think it's taser. How do you say that? Taseranth? I'm not sure how you say that. The propagation. I'm guessing this is the new Eon. The swarm. Isn't that the name of the event? Swarm disaster. That's the new Eon. I have no idea what the facts are going to be for that. I can't wait. Honestly, I have to say, simulated universe here, it's one of my favorite things in Star Rail. A simulated universe is just a lot of fun, getting different blessings and getting in bizarre builds sometimes and stuff. Yeah. And I think it'll only become better as they add more stuff, because it's like a roguelite experience, and increasing variety will just be better for that experience. I can't wait. Yeah, so we'll be back with Simulated Universe next week. And I hope to play Honkai Impact 3rd soon. Some people have been asking for it with the couple of reactions I've done to similar to things related to Honkai Impact 3rd. Some people have been asking for it, so we will hopefully see if we can get it into the schedule next week. And there might be something else, but nothing for me to say on a stream right now. Yeah, so yeah, that'll be it for today. I hope everyone's had fun. I had a lot of fun with the quest, especially with the cliffhanger of an ending on the quest. And until next time, please do try and have a blast for me. Bye.